Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Justy and we did it. We made it out of 2020. It is officially 2021 and I couldn't be more excited. 2021 means a few things for me. First up, it means I am finally hitting 4 years on this YouTube channel. I said 4 years in my last New Year Celebrate video. That was wrong. I can't do math, as I later had to correct in one of my Lolita videos. It had only been 3 years last year. So now we have fit 4 years, and that's exciting. I'm super stoked that I managed to go on this long, that I've put out videos pretty much every Sunday consistently. There was that one little gap, I think in the second year, where I had a rough time and didn't make anything, but otherwise I have pretty much pushed out content to you guys every single Sunday. 2021 also just means for me a better year. I know a lot of people are a little nervous of 2021. They think things from 2020 are going to roll over and it'll be just as bad, but I refuse to have that sort of attitude. I am going to make 2021 a better year. I'm not going to say it's my year, I think that's jinxing it, but I am going to make it better than the last year in any way I can. Obviously, there is still the pandemic, still can't go out, still can't travel, still can't go to cons, etc., etc. But that doesn't mean I can't be positive and enjoy what I do have. And I encourage you guys to do the same. So let's make 2021 a little better than 2020. That's our official motto. A little better. 4 years. Wow, 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 wow. What do I want to do this year? That's the big question. I did my video and audio upgrades last year, one by choice, one unfortunately because my camera broke. So there's not really a lot of filming upgrades necessarily that I'd like to do this year, other than I do intend to eventually get the Sony XV1, I can't remember the name right now, I'm completely blanking on it, but it's a vlogging camera. I would like to get my hands on that. I think when I'm finally let back into the world, it's gonna make vlogging like so much easier. Lugging this big giant camera around is exhausting and just like not realistically something I can do in places like Disney. So I end up filming on my phone, which is fine, don't get me wrong, phone footage is fine. But it could be better. So eventually I'll get my little grubby paws on that. Not as quickly as I would have at my old job. I have to save differently now, but that is a throughout the year, eventually I'll get there. But really that's the big technical upgrades that I want / have planned. Everything else I think is going fine. I really stepped up my game on Lolita content last year. I put out way more than I had in previous years, and that makes me so happy. So I'd absolutely like to continue with that trend, which I think is very possible now that I've built myself up a pretty decent wardrobe. I will admit that it is going to be hard sometimes to come up with videos to put out, simply because we aren't traveling. There are no convention vlogs, there's no travel vlogs, there's no going here, blah, blah, blah. So I have to come up with more at-home content. There's no stories to tell. There's no vlogs to, help spread out other content. And at the end of last year, I was growing a little thin with ideas. I think I'd mentioned that in a video. I hit the point where I was like, what the frick am I gonna make? And I'm sure that will happen this year too, because same stuff. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna branch out, maybe put out some new videos that I haven't before, like I did last year. There are a few that I'd never tried before, and I really, really enjoyed. Maybe do some more videos with my roommates. I think those are really fun. I love them. I love showcasing them. I love just having them here. So maybe some more of those. And I think I'm definitely going to try to put out more like crafting, sewing videos, like me working on projects. I personally love those videos and I love watching other people make stuff. I know maybe they aren't the most exciting to a lot of people, but like sewing is a huge part of my life. So it'll help to flush out content, and maybe you'll see something that'll help you with your sewing adventure. Not that I'm saying I'm someone that should definitely be learned from because I'm an idiot, but you never know. My channel got to a really healthy growth spot last year. I gained a whole bunch of new followers all at once, which has never happened to me before. And then pretty steadily, I've had some, or I guess subscribers, I call it followers, subscribers roll in. I'd like to again thank everybody for being here and anybody who decides to join. It's been phenomenal. I love that you guys enjoy my nonsense, so that's great. I'd like to continue growing. Obviously, that's a little bit harder to control, but I'm gonna try-ish. That I'm not gonna change my content to help me grow. I still make exactly what I wanna make and nothing else. But, you know, there are little things we can do here and there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for YouTube. I don't have any like big plans. I don't know what this year is going to bring, what my life is gonna be like, so I'm keeping my goals low-key and casual, and hopefully I can accomplish them. It feels good when I do. So personal stuff. What the heck do I want to work on? I haven't really set any like resolutions. I had some last year and they went fine, but I don't know. What do I want to work on for me? There has to be something. Okay. One thing, during COVID, when I was at my job where I worked from home, I did unfortunately put on a bit of extra weight that is not the healthiest. So it is a goal to bring some of that off, eat a little bit healthier this year, work out more often. You know, my workouts are not going to be out at a gym because obviously that's not really a good idea right now. But even just incorporating home workouts with my much more physical job now, I think is really going to help me get back to a place where I feel more comfortable, I'm healthier, some of my jeans fit again, because really the big motivator here is I don't want to have to buy new clothes. I really don't. So it's time to get to fitting the old ones again. I also, this one may be a little hard, but would like to get at least one position different this year at my job. Just one. I definitely still have a lot to learn, and I don't think that'll be happening like within a month, but I think saying at least one new thing this year is a very good goal to set. I want to continue to grow. I want to, you know, move up. I want to do more things. So working on that and keeping that in mind, I think is going to be very helpful for me. I don't want to be at the level I'm at forever. It's fine for now, but I definitely would lose it if I did this for like an extreme amount of time. So yeah, one new position this year. I can do it. What would I like to have done for cosplays this year? Well, I've got two that I started last year that I still need to finish. One is very close to being finished, so that's awesome. The second one is a little bit further, but it's also a slightly more difficult build, and I paused for a while to work on the easier one, so I would definitely like to get those done. I'm not going to say that's necessarily a goal. That's more like inevitable, and I feel like setting that as a goal is just too easy. I've got some things that I started last year that I have not worked on in ages, unlike these other two. I don't think I'll finish them. I don't know. Maybe they're there, they're hanging on my work in progress little rack, so I could do it. Let me know if you guys ever want to see what's on my work in progress rack. I could make a video about that, about what I've been working on. Maybe you guys will be really excited about one of them. It'll motivate me to finish it. Who knows? I think I'd like to start at least 2 new outfits this year. I think I could handle that. I definitely already have a plan for what I'm gonna do for Christmas when it comes. I know that's really far away, but I thought of it this year and I'm holding on to it tight and I'm gonna do it. So for sure that'll be at least one. And then also something else as well. I'd like to put together 2 kind of just regular outfits for me. I've got this gorgeous Peter Pan fabric that I bought last year that I still haven't used, so I definitely want to turn those into something at some point. I have finished Hyperion eventually. It's just buying stuff now, which is the huge snag for me these days. We'll get there. I don't know if I'll buy as many outfits as I did last year. It was kind of like a fun during quarantine, extra money type thing. We'll see. Sometimes I really want to do something, but it's not a character that I'm willing to put the sewing effort into, if that makes sense. Me and Lucy did have some fun plans to like cosplay with each other, some very specific characters. I would like to see lots of those come to life. I definitely just don't want to let cosplay die as a hobby, even though I'm busier than I used to be. It's important to me and it really gives me a nice creative outlet. So I'm gonna make sure that that is chugging along at a healthy pace, because honestly, I'm not as tired on the weekends as I thought I would be. Like some weekends are worse than others, but I have the energy. I can do the sewing. And Lolita, I don't have a lot to say because it's a much more expensive hobby, so it's slightly more on hold. I don't see my wardrobe growing too much this year. Maybe a little bit, a few things here and there when I save up. So I'm not going to set a goal around growing my wardrobe. It'll just be the hopefully to make more videos like I did last year. That'll be my one Lolita goal, to keep me in a healthy place. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's what I got going on this year. It's not very exciting, I guess, but you know, whatever. I really hope you guys enjoyed this year with me on my channel. I'm gonna try to make sure my videos are exciting and wonderful and fun and other good words that make you want to subscribe and stay. And I really am so thankful that you all are here. Let me know if there's any specific videos or content you would like to see or think would be interesting. If it's something within my ability, I will try and do that for you. And as well, let me know what some of your goals, resolutions, ideas are for this new year. I love to hear what other people are working on. Remember, we're making 2021 better than 2020, just a little bit better. It's doable. We can do it. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much for celebrating 4 years and a new year on this YouTube channel. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.